On time today. I hit that button quick.
How the fuck did we do that?
I was sitting here waiting. Welcome to Moon Nichols Wrestling. I'm the Moon. This is Joker.
Hi.
And here's this is weird. I thought the timing was it's so close it almost feels intentional. We have two major wrestling companies. Both of them are holding tournaments that have major world title implications on their big summer shows.
At the same time.
Both events take place this weekend. That's not even talking about Great American Bash, which will be on CW at 8 o'clock tonight. That's not talking about. There's another show that's going on sometime really soon. Slammiversary, I think it's happening like Friday.
Yeah.
Something like that. There's a lot of wrestling converging this week. Are we talking about all of that? No. I didn't even watch NXT last week.
I didn't.
I normally go after the show, but I got busy because I had like shit to do because we were here for 2 hours.
I'm embarrassed to talk about how much wrestling I watched this week. It wasn't my normal amount.
No, was it more or less?
It was so much less.
This has been a busy week.
Yes.
Like I said, my other show, Sacco the Moon, shout out to Sacco to me, my co-host for the episode. That show came back last Friday, so we're in the swing of things. Sacco the Moon does 2 shows a week. We do the regular horror podcast, and then we do the movie review. So we are busy. We got a pre-record tomorrow. You got a whole bunch of haunt stuff you're building from scratch. Yeah.
Can't talk about what it is, but I'm building.
But when, and I'm telling you, not if, but when you guys make your way to Malice Manor, I'm gonna need you guys to keep and pay attention. Him and his wife have built all of that by hand, including the new edition that if you want to know about it, you're going to either go to malicemanor.com or find yourself at Slaycation.
Yeah, because Slaycation is in like 3 weeks.
It's wild.
Tickets are on sale right now. malicemanor.com.
Tickets on sale right now. malicemanor.com. I'm going to keep it right there for a minute. So, couple bits of news. Couple things I want to talk about before we get into this big tournament thing.
Yes, sir.
Because that's the you saw the graphic, so you know what we're talking about. We're talking about the tournaments. We've got King and Queen of the Ring. My tongue is not like that. And then we have both the men's and women's Owen Hart Foundation tournaments.
Yep.
So it's a lot. It's 4 tournaments that all culminated to their finals at the same time.
Same time.
Between Raw, Dynamite, SmackDown, and Collision. Finals. Boom. Across the board. We're going to get into it. But before we do, you got something?
No. I just think it's ironic how it's happening.
I know. It's
like Monday Night Wars. It's Monday Night Wars all over again.
All week long.
I love it. It makes me so excited for wrestling.
It's so good. It's so good.
I am totally here for it.
But before we do, we got some little things to note. First, shout out to the Profits, new World Tag Team Champions.
And new.
So hyped last night. So great.
Dude.
Okay.
Again, the busyness of life right now. I had to watch Raw this morning.
Right.
So,
in all fairness, it came on at 2 o'clock.
Was it at 2? Oh, yeah, because they were over in England.
They're in London, yeah. So it came on at 2 o'clock. So I remembered at like 1:30. And then I watched it. I'm like, the rest of my night's clear. All right, cool.
Nope.
Which was good because I had shit to do.
Nope.
Also found out like shortly before we went live. Congratulations to Trick Williams and Last Legend, who officially got married in Jamaica on the 20th.
Outstanding. Congratulations. That is awesome. I knew they were dating. Couple. I didn't know that they was that serious. Like I only thought that they was just like a recent thing.
Oh no, they've been together for a minute. They bought a house together not too long ago.
That's great.
It's been a minute.
That's great. I didn't know.
Last Legend has a cooking show on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. When I take your time while you're on YouTube.
All right.
after you watch this, find it. I forget what they call it, but just look up Lash Legend Cooking. I don't know how often she did it or does it, but it's fun to watch.
That's cool.
There's an episode where Trick is the guest. It's an episode. Boy, if you didn't know they were together then, you knew when you watched that episode. He was comfortable. Also, she uses his real name. Do you know his real name?
No.
Do you know what his first name is?
I do not.
You're not going to believe me when I tell you. It's Matrick.
Is it really?
Trick is like...
It's like a nickname off of his real fucking name.
It's like naming someone Patrick, Pat.
That's brilliant.
His name is great. Yeah, Matt Trick, like Matthew, but Matt Trick, and he goes by Trick because of course you would.
Why not?
Who wouldn't?
It only makes sense.
It only makes sense. So yeah, Trick Williams, not just a weird. No, that's his name, and she uses it on him, and he's like, "What you use my name for?" He got wrestling. It's great. Shout out to Trick and Lash, man.
Good shit, man. That's good shit.
Two married guys to this lovely married couple. I'm so happy for you guys.
It's good shit.
It's good shit. I'll get to that with my honorable mention. All right. We're gonna get to our wrestlers of the week.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna get to yours last because I'm only going to briefly mention.
You go second.
You get to go second.
Awesome.
All right. Because I'm only going to touch on mine a little bit because we're going to reference her again later on twice. We're going to talk about mine. We're going to talk about mine a lot today. Maya World. Maya World. I mean, at this point, that's all I can say. If you saw her match this week, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Because the match she had this week is actually one of ours match of the week. So I'm not going to talk a lot about Maya World, but wow. From a name you may not have known 3 weeks ago from a name you may not have known a month ago, this girl is all you can really talk about in the very least AEW Pro Wrestling Talk circles. If you're in an AEW wrestling talk circle and you're not constantly talking about Maya World, leave that circle. You're in the wrong one. That's all I want to say. We're going to have so much more to say about Maya World.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
But
yeah.
you told me who your wrestler of the week was, and I'm like, serious? I got to hear this. And I had the opportunity to talk to him beforehand. And I'm like, no. Tell me in show. I have to know why. Why, sir, is your wrestler of the week Lio Rush?
Because he knows.
Because
Lio Rush is a bad, scary fucking dude right now, man. Lio Rush, a.k.a. right now, Blackheart.
He's Lio in Blackheart mode, yeah.
He is the brand new Ring of Honor World Television Champion.
Shut up.
It is his very first reign, and he just won it this past week.
Oh, I missed that. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm with
this
you.
Is why
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I've been absolutely eating up everything Lio Rush has been feeding us. This Blackheart character for him is a lot of fucking fun for me. I love the dark characters, and this dude is on a different level. He reminds me of Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
That checks, yeah.
And dude, the talking to himself inside his head, but then is he really talking to himself, or is it some kind of outside spiritual entity?
It's Little Jimmy.
I'm not sure. Little Jimmy. Could be Little Jimmy growed up. But no, he is now the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, and
he took that off. Let's see, Moriarty was pure champion, right?
Yeah.
So who do you take the title off of?
I don't know. I would have to look that up because I didn't see the match. But I was just scrolling and saw that he had won, and I was like, this cat has everything. Like I said, everything he's been doing on Dynamite and Collision has been freaking just. It's grabbing me by my neck, and it makes me want to see what he's doing. And now they put a fucking title on this dude.
Now you have to watch.
Now I gotta watch.
So here's my thing, and this is why the Leo Rush Blackheart character was escaping me a little bit. When you go into a character this eccentric and you're putting him in matches,
yeah,
I need this character to win.
Yes.
And for a while, he wasn't.
He wasn't. And I was kind of worried, like, what are they doing with him? The
Exactly.
whole galloping around the ring. I wasn't at first. I was like, this is kind of, are they fucking with him? Are they making him do something that he's not wanting to do? But I've not seen that in AEW very much.
I don't think that's not a Tony Khan move.
Right. I've not seen him do that at all. So
at worst, I think Tony Khan is a trust the process.
Yeah. And I feel like that this character was Leo's idea. I don't know. I can't say for certain, but
I agree. I think it is.
I think it's his idea, and what he's doing with it,
he was
like
doing
I
it on
said,
the Indies. He was doing it on the Indies for a little while.
Yeah. So the what we saw in Cincinnati with taking the selfies,
yeah,
with Orange and Andrade was, I was like, there's something about to happen, and sure as shit, here we are. He's got a title around his waist. So
yeah, there's a thing with the conglomeration on Dynamite that, according to Orange Cassidy, he believes that if you don't look at him, Leo can't see you.
Right.
So it kind of ties back, pulls that old thing back from Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, freaking raptors.
Like the T-Rex. It's just like if you don't move, because they
don't move,
see
they can't see
movement.
You. Yeah.
They see with movement. So they notice movement. So if you're still, they can't actually see you. So
I'm telling you, dude,
I pulled that right away.
Loving me some Leo Rush Blackheart right now, and that's why he is my he's my wrestler of the week. The dude was doing great things. I really enjoyed him when he was in WWE.
Yeah,
and
he was with Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, and then when they let him go, I think he went around in the Indies for a little bit, and then got signed to Ring of Honor before AEW, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
And now it's pretty cool. He's getting his first reign as the TV champ. So,
well, shout out to him. Good.
Shout out to Leo Rush. You are my wrestler of the week, sir.
I don't mind the character. I just don't want to fuck it up.
I don't want it to get too campy.
I feel like I'm going to make a comparison to Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
Where you had Sol Ruka in competition 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and she loses clean. Then she smarts off to the champ, beats the champ on a technicality, and then turns around and beats the champ by pinfall and wins the title. And right. I'm like, that's a shit way to start off a great character like Sol Ruka. Because if you want her to win a title really quick, you don't have her lose.
No.
Not like that.
Sense. It doesn't make sense.
Right. So
it's confusing at that point.
Because I saw Leo Rush on the Indies. I saw some indie matches of his before he was doing the Blackheart thing in AEW. And I saw him doing this character, and so I'm like, this is a Leo Rush character.
Right.
I'm confident that's a Leo Rush character. But I saw him coming out on TV and losing, and I'm like, what am I supposed to fear or worry about if this is a character that's losing?
Right.
He's not showing me credibility, even if it's not like something. Show me something, and they weren't. But then he got into the gimmick with the conglomeration. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm paying. I'm noticing.
There's tension.
Now he's got a title. All right, now we're paying attention.
You gotta watch what he's doing. Now you gotta watch. So yeah, Leo Rush.
Now
keep doing your thing, sir.
We're watching.
I'm watching.
I have to give an honorable mention this week. We don't do this very often. Usually it's 1-1. But yesterday, Mystery Wrestling held their Infinite Rumble. If you don't know, if I say Infinite Rumble and you're like, is it like a Royal Rumble that doesn't end? Yes. It was it's a charity fundraiser for like the Canadian Cancer Association or something like that. So it's a fundraiser. They raised over 30,000 Canadian dollars worth of donations for the Canadian Cancer Association. So while I don't have a bumper for it, if you find Mystery Wrestling on YouTube and you have it in you to donate to that cause, please do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of causes that wrestling is standing for right now. That or ALS for Rebel, whatever's on your heart. If nothing, then find the appropriate links and share them. I might actually have to go find that link and throw it into our show notes for later. So you can come back to this episode, check our description, I'll throw a link in there. This is for you, Mystery Wrestling. And my honorable mention, wrestler of the week, Evil Uno, who runs Mystery Wrestling. He's a producer for AEW, but he also did commentary for the whole thing. Now,
did he do it by himself, or did he have a guest commentator with him?
He periodically brought people in, joking. Funny enough, he was like, "I'm not paying for professional Zoom, so these calls are going to last for so long, and it takes like 9 or 10 minutes before you can do another one." And then periodically, he'll have to like eat, use the bathroom, so people would like pop in for him real quick. But I would say 98% of the commentary was him.
No, what was the total runtime?
So if you're thinking that Infinite Rumble, okay, so the regular Royal Rumble is about an hour.
Yeah,
hour
give or take.
So you're thinking Infinite Royal Rumble, 3 hours. No. 5 hours. No. I will say that this is now the official longest wrestling match of all time. Joker, I'll give you one guess. How long do you think this Rumble was?
Let's shoot 15 hours.
No.
Longer.
More. The official runtime, when the last entrant came out and the ring cleared to where there was one person left. Congratulations to Cool Ref. It's a referee with glasses and it's cool.
Yeah.
And the total runtime for the Infinite Rumble, 21 hours, 58 minutes, 49 seconds. And if you are out there and you don't believe me, they live streamed the whole thing.
Wow.
The whole thing's live streamed. So you can watch it. I watched it early on and then went off and did some shit, came back, watched it till like a bit late last night. I want to say Cool Ref was in the ring when I went to bed around 2 a.m., 2 or 3 a.m., and it stopped around 10 o'clock this morning. 21 hours, 58 minutes, 49 seconds. Evil Uno did commentary for roughly 21 hours, 58 minutes, 49 seconds. If that doesn't deserve honorable mention for Wrestler of the Week, I don't know what does.
I'm impressed. That 20, dude, that's solid. That's solid. That's some.
And Mystery
It's got to
Wrestling,
be some record-breaking shit.
It is. It is the official longest wrestling match of all time. The record that they beat was theirs from last year. It's great. Mystery Wrestling, if you're not familiar, Mystery Wrestling, and I'll say Mystery Wrestling and JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Yes.
They are the most pro wrestling companies out there.
It's obnoxiously pro wrestling.
The last three competitors in the ring was Cool Ref,
Yep,
the Invisible Man,
Invisible Man,
and Stu Grayson. And Cool Ref was out in the corner for a good solid few minutes, and it was just Stu Grayson and the Invisible Man wrestling.
Did he put him through a table?
No.
Oh,
They couldn't in the ring. But if you think, okay, I've seen the Invisible Man, no, you haven't, in other promotions. What's so special about an Invisible Man? How about the Visible Man? All high res clothes, bright yellow. That's his tag partner. It's the Invisible Man and the Visible Man. A guy you can't see at all, and a person you can't help. I know. But how pro wrestling is that?
It's great. It's extremely pro wrestling.
Stu Grayson comes out in a bear suit. That was the last competitor, was a bear. And then the bear takes off his helmet, and it's Stu Grayson in his third appearance in that Rumble through the course of the entire thing.
It's fantastic. I love it. I love it.
So kudos to Mystery Wrestling. Shout out to Evil Uno.
Evil Uno.
And congratulations to Cool Ref, who I think now gets a shot at the Mystery Wrestling Championship.
Awesome.
There you go. One last note. Unreal Season 3 comes out July 21st.
Ooh.
So I'm sure we're going to have a conversation about Unreal.
I want to have a whole episode about Unreal.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have a conversation on here about Unreal. So stay tuned for that. Moon Equals Wrestling will be doing that show. All right. 22 minutes in. So now, oh, shit. We got match of the week.
Match of
the week. All right, Evil. Gotta go. Let's talk mine because we got so much to talk about with with your. Honestly, here's the thing. The conversation is about tournament. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this banner up for tournament time. Because both of these were tournament matches that led to our finals.
So
we're gonna be talking about the finals of these tournaments, and I'm gonna be talking about this particular tournament last. I have so much to say. And I want to save that for the end. My match of the week was Hazuki versus Mercedes Moné. I've said on this show, I have not been the world's biggest fan of Sasha Banks and Mercedes Moné. Not to discredit her, I'm just kind of like, This match converted me.
Yay.
Since her return, there's a lot more of a focus on Mercedes Moné and her in-ring. This match, if you were like me and there was something about Mercedes Moné or Sasha Banks you just didn't like, Dynamite this week. Go HBO Max. Dynamite this week. I was wrong. CEO. But this was the semifinals for that Owen Hart tournament. Mercedes Moné did win. She will be one of the members of the final match in that tournament. What about the other semifinals, sir?
The other semifinal match happens to be my match of the week. Maya World versus Athena. It was on Collision.
I told you we were going to talk about her a lot. That's what's coming tonight.
Yeah, look. Again, I was basically oblivious to Maya World until we saw her in Cincinnati when she was the guest. She was like the fill-in spot in the tournament. And this match was hands down action-packed. When you least expected what was going to happen, it twisted the other direction the whole time. I mean, the kickouts, the climax of the match, Maya kicked out of the O-face.
She did.
She kicked out of the O-face.
Nobody saw that kick out coming.
No.
I don't think Maya World saw that kick out coming.
No. And then the quick roll up, the bridging roll up for the victory was just fantastic. Hello, Amanda.
Hello, Amanda of the Millennial Mamas podcast. tell a friend to find their favorite podcast. And can I announce the I don't know if she's still watching. Can I announce Shalaze's update? Can I? Is that okay? I'll wait for feedback.
He said, "I would just wait."
Well, so, I don't want to say it and then be like, "Ooh, we're saving that."
Well, while we wait, I'll continue to talk about this match. It was just great. Again, she was the fill-in for Suri, and has, we were kind of worried about what was going to happen with it, and I think that the way they're going to utilize it is going to be a good thing. She's a hell of talent. Like you said earlier, she got signed December
of last year,
and here we are.
Like
she's getting ready
week or so.
She's getting ready to face the CEO for the freaking Owen Hart. So
the winner of last year's tournament.
Yeah. So I'm excited about it. Like I said, this match was phenomenal. She is definitely has my attention as far as
she has all our attentions now.
And just I'm really, really excited to see this match between Mercedes and her for the Owen.
I said it when we were in Cincinnati. Great episode, by the way. Go back last week and watch. Great episode. I said it in Cincinnati, this will be great. She won't beat Sky Blue, but it's fine.
Boom.
I said it. I said she got past Sky Blue. She won't beat Athena.
She won't beat Athena. Kaboom.
Boom. She does. You want to say she won't beat Mercedes Moné.
I got a feeling that she's going to beat Mercedes Moné. I feel like this is going to be a really good push for her. And what better way to get her over than to I don't see it as a slowdown for Mercedes if she loses the Owen Hart.
I don't either. And I think, you know what, we're already talking about it. I was going to say this for last, but we're already talking about it. So we might as well just kind of get into it. Because it's really hard to talk about these matches and not just talk about the match that we're obviously talking about. The impending Mercedes Moné versus Maya World match at Forbidden Door this Sunday.
Yep.
So I was gonna save this for last, but we'll just save the King of the Ring tournament for last. That conversation. We'll do that one last. Mercedes Moné is the winner of last year's tournament. She's coming back. She's got all this kind of heat on it. She just had the Ultimo Moné gimmick where she was holding 12, 13 championships.
Dude, she had so much gold on her. It was ridiculous. And I loved every bit of it.
Gold, silver, platinum. She had all the precious metals in belt form on her shoulders. She had to have dudes with her to just roll out to carry all of her gold.
To carry her gold.
She literally couldn't carry it all.
So good.
Versus Maya World, which a few weeks ago you were saying, who?
I had no idea who she was.
Exactly. She's been signed since late December. So late in December, it might as well have been early. It might as well have been January.
Might have been the beginning of this year.
Right. So here we are, 6 months in, less than, and she's about poised to go to their big show of the year, All In,
right,
in Wembley, and face the world champion. I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to say it's going to be Tekla versus Maya World, but isn't that what we want in pro wrestling?
The I didn't see it coming. Absolutely. Why would I not? Look, would Tekla versus Mercedes be a badass fucking throwdown?
Sure.
Duh.
Tekla. Right. Mercedes.
Duh. But here's the thing. AEW has always been about getting over these new talent that deserve it. That put in the work, that have that have the in-ring talent and can cut promos and all the good stuff that comes along with it, and they want to see them do big things. So why not with something like the Owen Hart to do that? That's a platform.
I got shivers just a second ago thinking about Maya World winning that tournament. Literal goosebumps.
I mean, it's the perfect platform for them to give that new talent an up. It's without. I'm not saying put her over because she's already kind of over.
She's doing it herself,
right? I'm saying get her on the playing field a little more in the conversation of
get her
this
in the
chick's there.
Because Athena's already in the conversation. Mercedes is already in the conversation. Those names don't leave the conversation.
No.
I'll say it here. Athena is the conversation.
For sure.
Be mad if you want to, but we know what we're talking about what's up. Mercedes is the part of that conversation. She doesn't even have to beat Tekla.
No.
But if she wins the Owen and gets to that match at All In, that's the platform. She's up there with the best of them.
That's it. There's no question otherwise. There's
none.
The discussion should end there as far as what does it do.
Now let's talk this tournament real quick. I want to go through the brackets themselves. We have Persephone versus Suzuki, two names that most American wrestling fans may not be familiar with.
Probably not too familiar.
Persephone is from CMLL. She was the CMLL Women's Champion. She's the one that took that belt off of Mercedes.
Yes.
And it's a series of and hold on to that note. Hold on to that note. Willow got injured.
Yeah.
Was replaced by Monet in the match against Alex Windsor, who also took, I think, the Rev Pro Women's Championship off of Mercedes.
Yes.
One of those champions. One. I can't remember how many championships she's had. So,
without looking it up, I couldn't tell you.
I have looked it up for a past episode of the show. Still couldn't. Mina Shirakawa versus Athena. Athena, the forever champion, she won. And then Sky Blue versus Saray, who was replaced by Maya World. Maya won, which led to our two matches of the week that we've already talked about. Because that's how good those matches are.
They were so good.
And again, Joker and I have joked back and forth, and I'll only half apologize for the jokes that we make about how attractive Maya World, Mercedes Moné.
I don't apologize.
Okay. I'll pseudo apologize.
I'll take the heat.
I'll pseudo apologize because I don't want the perception that we don't see the work.
No.
Because let me tell you, the two semifinals for this one tournament, out of all the wrestling there is all week, are matches of the week. There's a reason for that. You can't have that if the work's not being put into the match. It converted me from not being a fan of Mercedes Moné to having to concede I was wrong. Anyone who knows, I gotta pick the mic up. Anyone who knows me knows that I don't say I was wrong very often. That doesn't happen. But they are absolutely stunning women.
They are.
Who are phenomenal athletes.
Ridiculous.
The match, Hazuki, I don't know you, but please wrestle again somewhere. Really? Are we're really doing this? We're writing down the date and time that I say I was wrong. That checks out. She's not the only one that does that. I have a reputation. But no, the match that Hazuki, this is not a one-sided match. Hazuki versus Mercedes Moné. I don't know Hazuki, but I guarantee you, if I see Dynamite's coming on TV again and there's a Hazuki match, am I going to stop to watch it? Yeah. If I'm live and I'm looking and there's like Hazuki's got the next match, am I getting up? No. I'm not going anywhere.
No.
That shit was fantastic. That match could make you cry. So good. And Maya World versus Athena was a fucking masterpiece.
I watched it twice. Like, I watched it back to back. I watched it and I shit you not, I rewound the fucking match and I watched it again. It was that good.
It was that good. I love how we're competing for match of the year, and Grande's he's got competition.
It's still my match of the year.
We might actually have to do around New Year's. We might have to do a match of the year. Actually, hold on. We're going to do it probably a couple weeks into January, because you know how they like to throw in some good matches that last couple weeks.
Right before the New Year's open.
Every show does a match of the year like 2 weeks before Christmas. Yeah. And then some bomb-ass match happens on the 25th or 27th. And we'll do it in January.
Yeah.
We'll review and go back. But I'm telling you, Grande, you got some competition, homie. Both of y'all. Because Maya World, this is just starting.
There's just been
we might have Mercedes Moné versus Maya World as our match of the week next week. What Tekla versus Maya World looks like, I have to put money on it. Put it down. Maya World over Moné. At this point, how do you not?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's a good platform, and I think that's the way Tony Khan does work. So,
and I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I don't see how you don't.
I don't. Like I said, I don't think that there's any more conversation about it other than it's just that's how I feel Tony Khan has been doing work, and it's just a no-brainer.
Tony, if you listen to anybody, listen to us. Maya over Moné. And honestly, if I'm Moné, I think I'd rather have Maya over Moné. If I'm Mercedes Moné,
I think she's there, and I think she's there in her career to do that for someone else.
And not just that.
I don't think there's a selfish thing about it. You know what I'm saying?
I made a point to note that between Willow, who I think at some point beat Moné, Persephone, who beat Moné, Windsor, who beat Moné in that last process before she went away for 6 months. I think there's a greater story there to take out these people who took belts off of her,
right,
and get their payback off of that. So I think there's a better story without Moné in that world title picture. So my money is on Maya. Put that on a t-shirt, Tony. My money
on Maya. Money on Maya.
Money's on Maya. My Monet is on Maya.
Monet.
Yeah. Put that on this t-shirt. Then we've got the men's Owen Hart. I'm going to go through the bracket pretty quick. It was Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay. Ospreay winning. National champion Mark Davis over Jack Perry. Swerve over Bandito. And Claudio over Brody King. Ospreay then beat Mark Davis. We all talked about Swerve and King last week. It was I think it was your match of the week. And now we've got Ospreay Swerve. And we've seen this match already, but these are two of the top guys in AEW. If you put a top 10 list of the guys in AEW, top 5 list,
they're on it.
Yeah. They're with MJF and 2 other dudes. Mox.
Yeah.
And somebody else. Maybe Omega by default. I'll probably give it to Cassidy. But I'd give it to Cassidy. But how do you feel about Swerve and Ospreay?
I got a feeling I can't even call this one because it's gonna be a banger.
Oh, easy. They don't not do bangers.
If I was to go ahead and bet and say who's going to bring it home. I kind of feel like what they're doing story-wise with Ospreay, they're going to give it to him. Again, it goes back to, I think, Big Gold. Right now, I think you're going to see Swerve back in that conversation. And I it's not that Ospreay needs the platform. This isn't a platform conversation. This
True.
is a storyline conversation of what Mox and the Death Riders have been doing for Ospreay, bringing out this new version, this next level of Will Ospreay. I think that's what this is going to be. This is going to be a culmination of that, and him being the Owen Hart champ this year.
That makes sense. I can rock with that. I'm trying to think of, if I'm writing this, who do I put against MJF?
And that
Swerve and MJF works. Ospreay and MJF works.
Either way, you've got a banger of a title match.
Because as we've said, MJF, that's our guy.
It's my guy.
So if anyone out there wants to bring MJ, like bring him in contact with us,
anytime, please.
Yeah,
send him our way.
Send him our way.
I think that what it puts into play is, like I said, I think Swerve's already kind of in that conversation of being in the title talk. So it's not. He's already close to being a number one contender as it is. So to get that freebie match, I don't see it given to Swerve.
I feel like if Ospreay wins this match, especially if the Death Riders get involved, even just a little bit,
right,
that puts the motivation to turn Swerve's character just that couple notches darker. And I think that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Swerve fan regardless. Babyface, a heel, I'm rocking with Swerve.
Right.
So he's already started to turn the dial a little bit towards that dark side.
Yeah.
And he had a good argument against Ospreay. It's like, all that shit we just did to get the belt off of Mox, and you made me work with Hangman despite all the shit that he put me through, and now you're just gonna go rock with him? Swerve made some good points,
right,
face to face.
So, like I said, story wise,
I think the justified heel is where we're going with Swerve, and I'm here for it. Kevin Owens was the best justified heel. Drew McIntyre tried.
Yeah.
But I think Swerve will nail it.
Yeah.
Swerve will nail it. So my money is going to be on, I don't even feel right saying it.
You got to say it.
Ospreay beating Swerve.
Ospreay for the Owen Hart.
I don't like it. I like the story better, but of course I cannot rep.
I mean, I understand as you being a Swerve fan.
That's my dude. I can't.
I like Will Ospreay, and I like him for this win.
Story works best.
I think so.
And
because if anybody's been paying attention to what they've done with him with this whole Death Rider storyline, is Mox took him in to make him a better version of himself.
Yes.
It
worked.
A more amped up, a better version of Will Ospreay, and that's what we're seeing. And that's what I really feel that this is going to be, that culmination where Mox is like, see, I told you so, and here we are.
And the validation will be Ospreay winning that title. Because Ospreay's not been AEW World Champion.
No, he's not. So and again, I think that the getting him over as champ to take it off of Wembley. Max
in Wembley.
That's
the main event right there. That's the main event.
That's a no-brainer. He's gonna. There you go.
Now, as far as stories that don't really work with me, let's talk the King and Queen of the Ring. I love a Royal Rumble, but my favorite annual event was the King of the Ring tournament every June back in the day, where we would actually have a couple of quarterfinals. Like The pay-per-view was most of the tournament.
Yeah.
You could have an 8-person tournament in a night.
Yeah, it wasn't
And we
always
did.
on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. It was
No.
it was the pay-per-view.
You had the qualifiers,
Yeah.
right? And those were on Raw. But
Right.
you would have the matches, the tournament itself for the most part took place on pay-per-view.
Bracket play was during the pay-per-view.
So it was like what? What's that? 6 matches?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 matches. Yeah. 7 matches in a night. And
That's
of course you got some wild finishes. We had some DQ finishes and some wild stuff. And one of the best tournaments we had was Survivor Series Deadly Games. Most of the tournament on pay-per-view. So when you have this tournament style where the first round are fatal 4-way matches, why though? And here's my problem. Not only are they fatal 4-way matches, but why can't the WWE give me an elimination match? A multi-person elimination match. If these were fatal 4-way elimination style matches, everybody has to lose to not be in the tournament. So it's not like, oh, well, these 2 girls screwed us out of it and we just weren't there. That's cheap to me.
Yeah.
Let me go over the fatal 4-ways. We had Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green in a fatal 4-way where one person pinned one person and that was it. We had Sol Ruka, Lyra Valkyria, Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill. So much could have been done in an elimination style matchup for this. Roxanne Perez, Io Sky, Julia and Lash Legend in a match. Fatal 4-way style. No elimination. Bayley, Raquel Rodriguez, JC Jane, Kiana James. First of all, to not have Kiana James win that match, a crime. Again, just like with Maya World, there is such a potential to take someone who's not quite a star yet and put them and elevate them one level up. One level up is all I'm asking. Right. You don't have to win the tournament, just one level up. Give them a chance. You could have had her beat 2 of the 3 people in the match and lose to the third in a quick roll up. I'm okay with that. That still shows that she had, 2 wins under her. Mm-hmm. You did none of that. We end up with Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair and Io Sky versus Raquel Rodriguez. May we mention that Liv Morgan is the world women's champion who has not defended her title once. But she's in this tournament to show that she's the greatest women's champion of all time. Which I love that as a gimmick. I'm not going to lie.
That's great.
It's very heel. I love it. And now we're down to Liv Morgan and Io Sky. Which is like, okay. Are we really going to have Liv Morgan turn around and beat and win the other title? And put both world titles on one person? Are we really going to do that? Are we though?
Look, I'm a Liv fan. I like Liv.
So am I.
I hate what they've been doing with her as far as not defending the title at all.
I agree. Because there are so many women, if she's going to just hold the title, just beat them. Doesn't have to be a program. Just beat them. One off, fight Bliss. Defend the title. Beat her.
Right.
One off, fight Kiana James. Beat her. Who cares?
I don't see them. I hope that they don't try to make her a double champ.
I'd rather see Io beat Liv, get the title shot, face Liv again.
Yes.
I'd rather see that. And that's a fine story to tell. So if you want to know who I pick in this match, despite being a fan of Liv, my money's on Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I want. I want Io to beat Liv, and then Liv to get mad or whatever about it. And Io's like, that's okay. We'll have a rematch. But this time for the women's world title.
Yeah.
That's it.
I like it.
And it's a simple story. It's not complex, which is good. Because if I'm being honest, all the story is here.
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole Judgment Day thing going on.
Yeah. Which I love that for Roxanne. Let me get back on this real quick. I love this for Roxanne. Because we're already seeing dissension on both ends.
Yeah.
And I need Roxy out. I need Roxy out of Judgment Day because she's an absolute badass and she's next up. So I've been saying Roxy's next up for a while. It's about damn time.
I think this is the setup. Is the setup.
Roxy's next up. Now, if it's Io doesn't make it and doesn't beat her for the title, and then Roxanne's like, I can beat you for the title. Or even better, if Roxanne gets a title shot against Io and wins it off of Io, and it's like, look what I could do that you couldn't. I like it so much better. I don't care where Roxy fits in as long as she's in.
I think you're going to see it happen. SummerSlam, a lot of shit like that happens every year.
Yeah. SummerSlam is going to be a good show, and I'll probably end up watching it just to see where Roxy falls and everything. But I will say this. This tournament has had some complication. This tournament has been the conversation of the internet. I haven't looked at it, but thank you to Wrestle Talk and all the guys there who did the reporting for us. The matches where Jey Uso makes it through the tournament have so many dislikes on them. Fans are not happy. Let's get to the finals here. Penta, Oba, Solo, Carmelo. It's a lot of O sounds there. I can say Ciedo Miedo, Oba, Solo, Carmelo. I feel
Still got a bunch of O's.
I feel like I just did a spell. I kind of want to do it again, but I'm not going to. I'm fighting it so hard. Then you had Dom, Breaker, Trick Williams, and Damian Priest. Oba won the first match. Dom won the second. Rollins, Javon Evans, Tala Tonga. You knew he wasn't going to win. And Ricky Saints. If they had Tala Tonga win this match, I'd have thrown the whole tournament away. Mm-hmm. But that was Javon Evans. And then we had Jey Uso, LA Knight, Royce Keys, Finn Balor. Side note, what are we doing with Royce Keys? Can we stop?
Fucking find something for the dude to do.
Just anything at this point. Fucking anything. Anything. So I would rather have squash matches every week for Royce Keys than have whatever the fuck this is doing with Solo. Stop it. Just stop. Stop.
Totally different conversation.
We ain't got time for that one. We don't do short shows, but I ain't even got time for that. Anyhow, so we ended with Oba versus Dom, which was a funny match to set up. I dug it. And then Javon versus Jay, which leads us to Oba Femi, who's got this issue over here with Brock Lesnar and has already been eyeballing Roman Reigns.
Right.
And then we've got Jey Uso with the bloodline back together. The plan is, or the play, as they would call it in the show, The play is that Jay wins the tournament, faces Cody, beats Cody for the WWE Championship, and we got both golds in the bloodline. When in reality, isn't this just Roman's way of ensuring that he doesn't have to face Oba? But then when you get the story, where does Brock fill in?
I think you've got
Exactly.
All right, you have Night of Champions, which is going to be the finish for King of the Ring, which is
actually
Saturday.
So it's Saturday, and both finals are supposed to be on the first hour.
Right.
So if you promoting WWE, I guess. If you don't have the ESPN app, you can watch ESPN on TV, and you can get both of those tournament finals for the King and Queen of the Ring. Carry on.
I feel like we're gonna see Brock on Saturday.
I have every intention. I have every belief that we will see Brock on.
The show is in Saudi. That's number one. There's something contractual with Saudi and WWE that certain talent make an appearance. Hence why we had Goldberg every fucking year for Crown Jewel. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to have a little bit to play in this. Also, the fact of story. The Obafemi Brock Lesnar saga is not over. Okay, it's not finished.
They're 1-1. They
1-1.
Made sure that we knew that.
So there's got to be a culmination. I already called it a couple weeks ago that I feel like that's going to be one of the SummerSlam main events.
Should be.
So that's where I feel somehow Jay is going to be the new King of the Ring and wind up challenging whoever wins the Cody, Gunther, and Sami Zayn triple threat match for the undisputed WWE Championship.
I hate that for so many reasons. I'm not disagreeing with you.
I despise it.
I know.
I hate that we're talking about it. I hate that
really
that's something that's a storyline that I just pitched that's probably going to fucking happen. And I hate that it fucking just fell out of my face.
Listen, I love Jay. I do. I love the Usos. I do. I have a hard time with Oba losing to Jey Uso. Now, that said, one of my favorite matches of all time is Eddie Guerrero versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship at No Way Out 2004.
It's a good match.
It's a great match.
Good match.
It's one of those matches where there's no chance Eddie's going to win this.
Right.
You walk into it saying Eddie Guerrero is not beating Brock Lesnar. The match is Brock Lesnar destroying Eddie Guerrero. Shenanigans take place because he's already got some beef with Goldberg, and Eddie Guerrero becomes WWE champion. So that leads to Eddie Guerrero having the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 20 and having that match against Kurt Angle. So when you look at a match like a Jey Uso versus Obafemi, can pro wrestling be pro wrestling and Jey Uso win that match? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Especially when you have Jimmy helping Jey Uso. When you have Roman coming in to help Jey Uso. And when you have Brock Lesnar going after Oba. Most people have Brock Lesnar coming in to interfere against Obafemi. I would argue that if Brock's going to interfere in this match, he's going to interfere to help Oba, so that Oba's not available to fight him, and so that Oba can be so busy with Roman, hoping that he's busy with Roman. Roman softens him up on night one, and then maybe Brock can pick up the pieces on night two.
Yeah.
A lot of people, including Wrestle Talk, have said the opposite, where Oba wins, faces Brock in the third match, night one, turns around, and on night two, faces Roman for the title. And as we were discussing before the show, I don't like using two spots for one person.
No, there's too much talent and far too many fucking storylines going on.
True.
Why do that? We already tried to do that at WrestleMania with fucking Roman and The Rock and Cody, and
I didn't like that then.
that was a shit fucking storm from hell.
It was.
It was not entertaining. It was too much. It was. You say the word unbelievable. It was hard to believe that all of that was legitimate transferring of ass beatings and people showing up the next day.
Yeah, like it was a bloodline rules match or whatever, tag team, and it was Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody.
It's a waste. It's a waste of a spot, and it's a waste of someone else that is deserving of this opportunity that is called SummerSlam. It's the next biggest show to fucking Mania.
Yeah.
There's a reason they just made it 2 fucking nights.
True. And so now you got all these open spots, and you're going to waste 2 of them on the same guy? Now, don't get me wrong. If you're going to do it, Oba's the dude. If someone can pull that off, it's Oba.
But he's already over.
Exactly. But why would you need to do that?
Why shove him down our throats this way?
Why risk him that way? Because you want a big match with Brock. You want a big match with Roman. Have him face Roman and then face maybe Survivor Series for Brock with the belt on the line. I don't know. Just don't drop it to Brock.
No.
I can't do. On behalf of the black delegation of pro wrestling fans, I'll be damn if you put the belt on Oba Femi and then have Brock Lesnar be here for that time. I swear, you motherfuckers. I'm canceling ESPN that day. I might just all together stop watching. You pull off some bullshit like that. Sweat. You rat bastards.
For those at home,
you bet not.
We don't have a bleep button.
Well, now I can't hear you, Joker. I don't know what happened.
Can't hear me?
Is your microphone?
How about now? What happened? I can hear me.
See, look, I done rage baited the entire show off.
I can hear me.
I got no sound from Joker.
Oh no, what happened?
Let's see. I got my green lights going.
I can hear you.
I'm here.
I can hear myself.
I have nothing from Joker.
But I can hear you and myself.
So you can hear Joker. I fucked it up. So I don't even know how to fix this.
I can hear me.
Let me see. Hold on.
I can hear both of us. Wow, hi. Whoa. I was really big.
I think I know what happened. Hold on a second. Say something now.
Hi, how you doing?
There it is. I reset. I unpissed my whole computer off. I had the output going to a different speaker and everything. It was wild. All right. Okay.
You just rage baited the whole fucking program.
I fucked the whole show up. That's how angry I was. All right.
Whew.
I'm calm now. Don't do it. So, with that in mind, what were you saying that I couldn't hear?
Nothing. That was fantastic. That was a great fucking rant, dude. That was like my style shit. Fucking angry.
That's legit anger, man.
Fucking, you were straight angry black man for a second, dude. That was scary.
I had all the fierce anger of 400 years of angry black men. Materializing all that struggle. There's some Negro spirituals in the background on my side. You just can't hear them. We're all supporting Obafemi. We cannot let him lose the world title to Brock Lesnar. Swear to God, you mother. You what?
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. You'll blow it all up.
Please stand by. Anyway, I suggest that we just have Oba win the tournament and then face Roman. And
I mean, I'm here for it. I really, really am. But I got a feeling you're going to have some bloodline storyline just build, and you're going to have the Brock and Oba thing kind of soloed out. I think is what you're going to get.
Okay. I'm still coming down. So I think what we're going to do, because the WWE is more prioritizing the bloodline story.
Yeah.
So if I had to put money down on what was going to happen, I would say shenanigans. Jey Uso beats Oba. This leads to this conflict that Jey has about following orders, and he questions facing Cody.
So you think Cody's going to win this weekend?
I don't know. That's what I'm getting to next. I just had a cough. Depending on how that match plays out, that triple threat, Jey Uso's got history with all three of them.
Yeah.
Bloodline history with Sammy. And because it could be one of those things where instead of facing Sammy, he tries to bring Sammy as world champion in. Bring him back. And it may or may not work. But then you got this, what's Jey going to do with this title shot? So you never know. And so you're going to see this story play out where people are going to start talking about, Jey, this is your opportunity. You can get your world title back. Or, yeah, sure, you can listen to your cousin, but you can get your world title back. And I feel like there's going to be that constant conversation with Jey. So I feel like there's more bloodline story to tell here.
Uh-huh.
And it stops the possibility of Obafemi having to lose the championship to Brock Lesnar. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Needless to say, that is not an outcome the black wrestling fans want to see. If it does, it'll be one of those things where I just take Joker off the screen. I have to pull one of these numbers. Like, no, hold on. This is what we're going to talk about. This is what's going to happen here. Blah, blah, blah. Insert rant there. Because I'll need the whole screen for that bullshit. I'm okay.
Oh God!
If you share your thoughts and opinions on Oba losing the title to Brock Lesnar, like every other black champion WWE ever has,
I don't think they're gonna put the title back on Brock Lesnar.
I didn't think they were going to bring Brock Lesnar back.
Yeah, I still think it was phony.
You can email me at dlhearnwrites@gmail.com. Help me pay for my therapy bill by buying wonderful shirts like this one. It's $1.com/shop.
Speaking of shirts, It's not a plug. It's a thank you. A couple of my actors went down to Universal this past weekend, past week, and they got me this dope ass Dracula shirt.
That's awesome. I would bring it to Imaginarium and see if Dacre would sign it with a white pen.
Sir,
and then
thought about it. Already thought about it. But thank you to Spoons and Nicole for my dope ass Dracula shirt. They tune in, so.
And with that, we're going to replug now.
Summer Slaycation is right around the corner, kids. Tickets are on sale right now. mousemanor.com. A lot of new, fun, cool stuff.
And if you're in the area, you absolutely should. Like, just rock out.
It's a fun show, man. It's one of my favorites to do of the year, so I'm excited for
it. Did you have any extra thoughts on the King of the Ring tournament? I think I'm having an aneurysm. It's fine.
I mean, look, I don't have any more thoughts on the King and Queen of the Ring at all, other than I kind of, here's my hopefuls are I hope Io Sky beats Liv, and I hope Oba beats Jay. As far as the rest of the pay-per-view for this weekend, which is Night of Champions, I know that they juggled around the fucking the match lineup like a few times where there was almost not going to be a championship match.
Kind of, yeah. Outside the triple threat, I don't immediately know the other title matches.
All right, so
other matches.
You had Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints for United States title. You have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker in a steel cage match. The triple threat with Cody, Sammy, and Gunther for the undisputed title, and then Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the United States title. So the show as a whole, I'm excited for, especially now that there are actual title matches. On the bill. I really am fairly minimally salty that there isn't a King of the Ring pay-per-view anymore.
Agreed. Because this should be crowned at King of the Ring.
Right.
Or call it King and Queen of the Ring. Whatever. There should be a night dedicated to it. It shouldn't be this tournament culminating at Night of Champions.
Night of Champions. I don't agree with that as far as creative is concerned, but here we are. That's what's happening.
Here we are.
But I think it's going to be a good night of wrestling. I can't even call it on the others. I kind of hope we see Ricky Saints take it off a Trick. I like Trick Williams, but I want to see a Ricky Saints run with a little gold on his waist.
It's hard for me because they're both heels.
Yeah. Right.
That was hard for me.
Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. I think that you're going to see Seth kind of take the L.
Which would be the right thing to do to push Braun.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm more bothered that both of these tournament finals are going to be opening the show.
And again, I kind of feel like, and I don't know what the freaking, just looking at the lineup, I don't know what the top match is going to be. I don't know what the main event's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be Tiffany and Jade or if it's going to be the triple threat match.
Should be the triple threat match.
So
in my view, in my opinion, my general wrestling opinion, unless there's a specialized match like the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber asterisks or like War Games, unless there's a specialized tournament or event match like the finals of the King of the Ring tournament at a King of the Ring pay-per-view, then the world championship should be your main event
100%.
Because of the respect to that title. If I'm going to be honest, it should be the WWE Championship because that's the champion, it's the company's title.
Yes.
But if the story is more important, then pick the world title that has that story. And I will clarify that when I say world title, I don't just mean the men's. There have been plenty of women's world title stories
Absolutely.
that superseded anything else the men were doing.
Anything else.
And they were worthy of the main event spot and should have had it.
Absolutely.
So I think a world title should be it. So we're not getting Livs because of the tournament. We're not getting Rhea's because she's still hurt. We're not getting Roman defending the title. So it should be Cody defending his title against Gunther and Sammy.
Yeah.
Should be your main event. And respectfully, it should be Jay and Oba, if we're being honest. The main event should have been Jay and Oba because of those two finals, it's the finals with a better story.
Sure.
So I think that if all you want to do is, if you want to draw people in by having big matches on ESPN television, leading them to the app, I think you fucked it up. Because I would be watching to see who wins the tournament.
For sure.
If you can give me that, promise me that in the first hour, why am I switching over? The weight of those other matches, as good as I love Jade, I love Tiffany, I love Trick, like Ricky. I'm still not even convinced to watch the rest of the pay-per-view.
Right.
Now, this Forbidden Door, I don't even need to know what other matches are on the card because the whole thing's going to be on pay-per-view minus whatever the buy-in has. But they're not going to put these tournament finals on the buy-in for free on YouTube.
On the pay-per-view.
So I'm going to order it because I am not going to lie. I'm planning on possibly ordering Forbidden Door for Ospreay Swerve and Monet Maya World alone. To me, those two matches is $40.
Yeah.
And then you get the other matches for free as a bonus. I know we sound like AEW marks. I know I'm about to sound like one. But comparing, and they're on the same weekend now, so I can compare them directly.
Sure.
Comparing, I think there's greater story with Oba Uso versus Ospreay Swerve.
Yeah.
But Monet Maya World blows Liv Morgan, Io Sky out of the water. And Liv Morgan is your women's world champion.
Yep.
And neither one of those two have titles.
I can't argue that. I can't. There's nothing else to say about that.
Nothing else to say. Because and then putting both of those matches on pay-per-view with whatever Tony Khan puts else on that card. And we all know, I mean, we got like Zack Sabre Jr. versus Omega. That's all I can remember off the top of my head. But that's the thing. I'm willing to pay the money for the pay-per-view. Card unknown.
And you don't know the whole card.
I don't know it.
Right.
I also know from watching pay-per-views that like that card is going to be stacked. That pay-per-view is going to have minimal backstage segments. It's going to be wrestling. You're going to get $40 worth of wrestling out of that pay-per-view regardless. I think Tekla's got a match against some Starlight Kid, I think is her name. I'm remembering shit off top. It's coming in waves and whiffs. And it didn't matter because I already said I was going to drop the 40 for Forbidden Door. AEW is just doing it better. You didn't see me go on a rage because of Ospreay Swerve. My blood pressure's high and everything. Anyhow.
Regardless, it's going to be a great weekend of wrestling. And I'm here for it. I'm excited.
You got anything else, sir?
No, I don't. I'm excited for next week to talk about what transpires this weekend. And
it's going to be a lot of wrestling just this weekend. We're not even talking about uh, what's it called? Great American Bash, which is in 40 minutes, I think, on CW. We're not even talking about Slammiversary.
Nope,
So much.
just these two.
Then there's
Just
just
these two
the other wrestling shows.
Yeah, no, just these 2 pay-per-views is a lot of wrestling.
So much wrestling in just these pay-per-views. So we're getting out early this week. Pack a lunch for next week.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're basically just going to be talking about these 2 pay-per-views. That's next week's topic. We're going to talk about how these 2 played out, the aftermath of these pay-per-views. So, got anything else on me?
That's all I got, brother.
Well, that's all he's got. That's all I've got. For Joker, I am the Moon. This is Moon Equals Wrestling. We'll catch you guys next week. I'm gonna make sure I might have to get I might have to just see how it plays out. All right, everybody. We're out.